Blessed be everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my Witch's Corner. Today I'm going to talk about 5 things that I do on a daily basis that help me connect to my craft, to help me to connect to myself and to spirit, and to bring a sense of the love of life, the love of my life, the love of being here on planet Earth. And I'm going to share those 5 things with you today. Before we start though, my name is Sandra. I'm the author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path. If you want to know more about Wicca and Witchcraft, tarot, magic, shadow work, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. If you want to know where to start your witchcraft practice, but you're just confused by all of the information out there, not knowing where do I actually start, how do I bring this into my life, I have a free video. It is called How to Start Your Witchcraft Practice. There is a link in the description field below this video. So this 5-step practice that I do on a daily basis is one that I share in the Mystery Witch School community. So both in the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy, which is my 12-month course on witchcraft, and also the 5-day course called The Ultimate Guide to Starting a Wiccan Practice That Works. It doesn't actually have to be a Wiccan practice. It's not actually a Wiccan practice. It's a practice that I use. It's just that's the name of the 5-day course. And that goes through 5 steps that over 5 days you learn these 5 steps, and then you can incorporate that into your daily practice. So there's links to both of these courses in the description field below this video if you are interested in studying witchcraft with me and learning more about how you can set yourself up to connect on a daily basis with you and your craft. The first thing that I like to do is start the day creating a sacred space. This energetically raises the vibration, and it also just brings me back to that I am a spiritual being having a human experience, that it's not the other way around. And to bring spirituality much more strongly into my life, because living the life of purely the material world, of work, consume, that we are encouraged to do, is soul destroying, and it creates a lot of very unpleasant emotional experiences. So creating a sacred space is just a reminder that we're here for something else. There's a bigger purpose, and connecting to that on a daily basis just helps set up the day. I have a process called the circle of light. So this is where this energy emanates from the heart and it engulfs my body, and that creates a sacred space, and that energy can either go out further into the room and create the space within the room. It just depends on how far you want to project that energy. I will draw energy up through my spine, up from the earth, to help with that, and also gather in the chi around me to help bring that. And I find that having it coming from the heart chakra is like brings you to that energy of love, which is such a high vibe that it just changes everything when you're sitting in that energy on a daily basis. So that's the first thing I do. The second thing is that I connect then to deity. So whichever deities I happen to be working with at the time. So I work with different deities. I don't work with the same ones all the time. And when I do, I will do an invocation to bring them in. If there are chants associated with that particular deity or deities, I will then also chant, or I will say like a recitation or like a prayer of invocation to the deity, and then I feel into their presence. I may visualize them. I may have a sense of their presence as I invoke them and ask them to be with me. Then after I do the prayer, or if I do a chant or anything like that, I will then do a card reading. So just one tarot card and maybe one oracle card I'll do. And that will be for any advice for the day. So what do I need to be aware of today? What can help me today? And then when I pick the card, I will put it up in front of me and I will allow it to sort of, the imagery of the card to sort of engulf me. It's like I'm connecting with the card on this energetic level and trying to feel the energy of that card coming upon my energy, particularly if it's a positive card. If it's one of the unsavory ones, like say the Tower or something like that, I will just try to tune into the energy and allow myself just to connect with the energy. It's not that I'm merging with the card, it's that I'm allowing it to speak to me. And by connecting to it on a visual level and like stepping into it or allowing it to be part of like communing with me energetically. It's hard to explain how to do that. I get more of an intuitive message from the card rather than just going, oh, that's the Ace of Pentacles. This is what it means. It's like, what is that meaning for me today? You know. So it's working with that. And then I'll also choose an affirmation card or an oracle card to complement that, maybe to further extend upon the meaning of the tarot card or further advice that I'd be given, and then blending the two meanings together. After that, meditation. Really important. I'm very big on meditation. And this could be various different types of meditation that I use. It could just be mindfulness meditation, or it could actually be a guided meditation or a structured meditation, depending on what I'm wanting to achieve, what changes I'm wanting to implement in my psyche, and what things I'm working on from a shadow work perspective at the time. So it can vary, the types of meditation. And when I put the meditations into the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy course as part of the daily practice, they change every month. So they're not the same meditations every month. And so I also change my own as well. But generally speaking, it's about 10 minutes of mindfulness meditation if there isn't anything else that I'm working on. And number 5, for a daily practice that I teach others, I tend to just say, if you've got anything you're wanting to achieve, if there's anything that you're wanting to have happen that day, then do some kind of intention. Do some sort of imagining that you've already achieved that. So if you're wanting a day that's really, really smooth and you want to have really peaceful interactions with people, you can imagine yourself coming home from work or having had those interactions feeling really good, and that the interactions are really smooth. So it's a time when you can do a little bit of magic, essentially, and either just set intentions or actually do some magic. And that's when I often will do magic. If I want to do magic or I'm needing to do magic, then I will do them after I do the meditation, so that I'm in that more clear mindset, ready to focus on what it is that I'm wanting to achieve. Other times, if I'm doing shadow work, I will spend that time doing some tapping. I'll often combine the meditation with the tapping. So if there's stuff coming up for me on a more of a psycho-spiritual level, and I'm wanting to find out what the beliefs are around something and what needs to change, then often the meditation will bring them up to me clearly, and then I will use emotional freedom technique or tapping to then change those beliefs and clear out any emotional residue. If you don't know what tapping is, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Sandra Inman Tapping. So you could go into there and you'll certainly get an idea of what tapping is by going over to that channel. Other times I might do journaling instead. So maybe I'll do journaling and journal what my thoughts and feelings are, what I'm experiencing. So the sort of step number 5, it just varies on whether I'm doing something to do with intention or whether I'm doing something with shadow work. And that's my 5-step process. Some days it takes longer than other days, depending on what it is that I'm doing. When I teach it in the Mystery Witch School Academy, we start out with that daily practice being the same one as the ultimate guide to starting a Wiccan practice that works, where it starts with creating sacred space, connecting with deity, doing meditations, doing intention setting, all of those kinds of things. And with the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy, it changes every month because there's different guided meditations and things to do often during that time. So energy work, anything you're trying to get better at, skills that you're trying to build. It's a good time to do it. But that practice can take me anywhere from 10 minutes to half an hour a day, depending on what it is that I'm doing. And I find that just sets me up for the day and connects me to life and to the joy of life and falling in love with life, rather than it being so caught up in the emotionality of just survival mode, which a lot of us are caught up in because that's how we're brought up. We're brought up to be in survival mode, and we want to get out of that. It's not pleasant. It's quite unpleasant to always be in survival mode all of the time. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you do want to study witchcraft with me, the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy is there for you. This is a 12-month course to get you connecting to yourself, to get your practice happening so that you can use your practice to feel better and to explore life more, to be able to bring your gifts out into the world, to help other people, all of those things, because there's self-reflection work in there too that helps you gain more confidence in your practice and in yourself at the same time. There's a link in the description field below this video for how you can enroll in that course. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe. I am Sandra and I will see you on the next video. Blessed be.